Shit. Hey, yeah, just gotta adjust this now. It's fine. Okay, so we need here and here for if some people to join. Fair. Sorted. Hey, how we doing? Wait, good. Just gonna put a quick message on the chat. Go to announcements. Can't just wait. There we go. Oh nice. Oh yeah. Why did you have to? Ah, because you've got Prime Gaming apparently. Very nice. Wait, how do I get rid of that? I don't. I definitely don't want to time you out. Why have I got? It's on your profile, and it's just not. Oh great. So reopen it. Right. Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's I'm really enjoying the boys at the moment. So I can't wait for it. Can I close this? No, someone did. I'll just pop it there. There it is. What to say? Right, cool. So as you can see, all good. I don't know how you want to. I've done it slightly. I did it with this side of the board, which might have been a mistake. But I'm thinking of doing a mix between the new 11th edition rules, hello, and the new. So a mix between what we know about the 11th edition rules, basically. And I have decided as well, I need to change this. It is up to you how you want to do it. I will try and again police it as normal. Um, but yeah, so the reason why I've got these on there is because so the ruins aren't exactly like if you're behind the ruins, you're behind the ruins. You have to be on the platform to be considered in the ruins. And it will be a case of if you're behind the ruins and there's an enemy. Like they can't even shoot. The Terminator can't see the Tyranid, if that makes sense. Even the small ones. I know it's a bit confusing because um you can see. So these big walls you can't see through. Same with these ones. However, when you're in this, if you're in this ruin or that ruin, you can be shot at, if that makes sense. So I was, I don't know how you want to. Obviously, I got too many guys here. There's 6 here, so we're gonna lose this guy. He's gonna go on the bench, and I don't know who wants to play or who wants to start. Obviously, you can see the what's it called? You can. So confusing. How so? Not in what way? I know I didn't explain it very well. So, because how ruins work is it's like they're not, they're like sheer kind of rubble in the way, whereas you can go into it, but you can't shoot through them. It's less about you can't shoot through them, it's the fact that you can't see through them. So there's no point, you can't shoot at that Terminator, you don't know where it is. That's more in line with the rules. And I did learn something is that apparently all units in melee, I don't know, I don't know. Apparently all units in melee, when you get to the melee phase, everything in engagement range attacks, including the opponent, which I didn't know, which makes slightly more sense, slightly, which means fight first actually has a function. I'm hoping I can get. So I just need, but with the new fights first, it will be slightly different now. Whereas before, no, it's all good. Um, I was just saying, so think of the ruins like big walls you can't see through. So because you can't see your opponent, you can't shoot at him. And then apparently, um, fights first, which I get wrong all the time. Apparently, the melee phase, everything fights, including everything engagement range. So if this Terminator fails to kill that Tyrannid can attack that Terminator, which I don't understand. But like it confused me. I never played it like that before. But it makes everything a lot stronger and everything a lot weaker at the same time. Um, so the thing is the new fights first is there. So when you charge, you gain fights first. That's the thing. So I charge in, my Terminator fights first, and then the Termagon, and then the Termagon fights. Whereas it used to be, if an ob, but where it used to be is that if you charge in, you gain fight first, but the Bond Leaper already had fights first, so he'd attack first and then you do it. That's not how it works anymore. They fight first if they're just in engagement range, but if the Terminator fights, charges and gains fights first, that takes priority over that. I don't know how it works in a normal turn, but yeah, that's basically it. I hope that makes somewhat sense and not too confusing. Doing some quick file. Yeah, okay. So when you normally, it will be a case of I'll explain it as we go, and I'll try to explain it just before you do an action so you understand it. So I don't know who wants to take what. So far, the Tyranids got a bit more time off the week, so I should have. Yeah, take your time with them. You don't have to rush them. 100%. You've got your big project. I would take as long as you want with them. I don't know if you want to play and then you get and then see how it goes. It's going to be an interesting one, especially with new rules. So I'm thinking we can we can do the narrative one, and then it takes away from a little bit more of the 11th edition rules because it's kind of custom. Or we can make it so it's control objectives like normal. So I was thinking if this is a ruin that counts as an objective, this one is, and this one is. So you have to be in this ruin and you can shoot at that ruin. You can be in this ruin and you can shoot and you can get points. This one doesn't count as get points, but it's still cover. This one's gets this one counts too. In the new um in the new 11th edition rules, it's the fact that they've made there's no more objective markers. It is now terrain. Your terrain is the objective. So if you're in the terrain, you're on the objective. I don't know if it applies to all terrain. I'm guessing it won't, but I think we can, for this example, make sense because we'll have one, two, three, four objectives in the center, home objective, and an opposition objective, which I think is fair. So yeah, we'll make everything on the board is an objective. It's going to be difficult because the Terminator, because they've only got 3 units versus, one versus the 5. Because I think it's better with such a small squad, it's better to put the Terminator captain and the Terminators on its own, which is what I'm going to do. So if you want to, it depends what you guys want to do in terms of leading the army. Hopefully, we get a few more active people and they want to get involved. But at the moment, it's pretty good. And we are almost at our follower goal. So I will hope to. So, yeah. See you guys. I will. Yeah, it will just be. That's just kind of the way it will work. How far are you from me going now? 9 away. We got a follower in stream Tuesday, which was nice. We got Fabi Turtle. He joined us. He stuck around for a good talk. Feel bad I had to cut him off because we ran over, but it was good. So we're 9 away, and that gets me. It's not exactly because I didn't do a stream for a while. I need to get my average views back up, and then and then we'll finally be affiliate. But I'm planning on doing it. The next 3 Sundays are a guarantee of a stream. Maybe some ones sprinkled in there. I have to work it out because it's tough. Because I was always planning to do it while I'm at uni, but next year I'm not at uni, and so I don't know how that will work in terms of the streams. Will I have to stop the streaming and go back to doing just the videos? Um, will I find places to stream home? That'd be tough. That would be a tough one. But yeah. And then the year after that, at uni again, maybe back to streaming. It depends how badly I leave the channel in, or how much I've got left, or whatever. But thinking, give it 3 minutes for another voice, maybe. I've been streaming for 15. So, yeah, it's a shame. Hopefully you stay for the whole time. If you want, yeah, it'll be up to you on if you want to. Do you want to take the Tyranids, or do you want to take the Ultra Dark Angels? It is very much up to you. I know Daniel's been quiet. That normally means he's working, so I will I'll let him be. I'm going to take a couple of minutes to set up the board. I have a feeling that we're going to take the, that we're going to have the captain. He's going to hold the center objective. I think we're going to sit on that. We're going to have Terminators. I'm thinking of deep striking. I'm going to put them. I'm going to put them. We'll watch Carl, right? Don't worry. Don't worry, man. I'm only joking. Um, I consider that annual out of the tournament then. Don't worry. So miss another winning against another winning person. Obviously, if you want to be quiet apart from the things, if you join the Discord, so I think we'll just do that, and then we will have the Infernus Marine Squad. They are going to be they are going to be put into the center. I actually didn't show you. I think I did a picture, but this guy might be the favourite marine I've painted so far. You can't really see in the angle, but it just feels very like I did a good job with the slight job with the shading. So like the helmet and stuff, where they it just kind of has a bit of like a glance to him, which is nice. So he's leading. So we got Sergeant and this guy right out front. Actually, I might put him in the back so he doesn't die. So we've got these five here. Now we have got the infiltrators, which I forget. What does infiltrator do? Is it just how far the move can be? I admit it's our rule. So if you talk, so if anyone about 9 inches, right? Oh, okay, cool. So they can go anywhere 9 inches past their deployment zone. So if it helps, the deployment zone is this line here. So we are deep striking the wing turret one. Um, you know what? I know it's further away, but I'm gonna pop it. Oh, I'm gonna. Can you see? You can see that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So there's where the deep strike stuff is. So if you can't see, this will be. Just gonna put this here. Put this in a box. At the moment, it's getting on my nerves. So that way you can see, and then the fallen stuff. I'll just take off screen. Which is which is there. So Terminators and Deep Strike and Material. No problem is the Psychophage is gonna go here, I'm thinking. Um, the Leaper's obviously been able to go 9 inches away from everything. Might be good to set them up on a. It's weird because it's very much closer. Like I think there's supposed to be more dead space in between. Where's 9 inches away from the board? Okay, so it's. Oh, okay, it's in here. So you can go. Makes sense to me. To you're going to take that objective anywhere on your turn. So maybe to go into this corner, or you could go there. And because you're on you can't really see that from the angle, but you're safe because nothing's close enough to you. Plus, you're on the ruined, so that way, and you've got an easy charge. If I do come in that side, I'll probably make my way there. I can go here. Then we got your two squads. One's got to take the home objective. It's smart to take one of them to take the home objective, which is going to be this one. Be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you got a comfortable squad right here that are ready to maybe put themselves straight in the middle of this ruin. So, are we ready? I will give people a chance to rejoin. I do believe that is Chaplin gone. Isn't talking. Give me a slight 2 seconds. Sorry, I realised that the feed is paused. I'm just trying to get that back for you, which it is. Is now positioned somewhat perfectly. Um, so I'll wait for someone to volunteer. If no one volunteers, then I don't know. We've got 15 minutes anyway before I would do anything. Yeah, so if anyone has any questions while we wait, that'd be great. I'm trying to think of anything we can do. Because it's not like I was like, but that yeah, okay, you're back. Perfect. That's good to that's good to hear. Or I'm assuming you're back. Let's hope. One can hope. If I took a drink with a nail or stuff like that. Yeah, fair enough. Well, basically what you've missed is that the board is set up. I'm gonna push this back slightly and maybe tilt this, and that might help because then you can see the back. I'm trying to think what you're missing. If I take the dreadnought over here for a minute. I'm going to say that's good enough. That's good enough. Does that mean you are probably ineligible to play? Because at the moment it means I've set up and no one's joining, which is not fun. But it looks like you're good. Happy. So someone needs to, just at this point. Anyone jump in when you're ready, and we can start. Should be fine. Good. Oh, is that you left? Okay. So if you're good, just choose an army, and then we can go for the sake of this. Because I feel like this is going to be a very Space Marines course. Got it. So we can commence, which is good to hear. I am going to get the famous dice tray out, and I'm going to move the ruler just quickly. So we get sort of one moment, got it. So I'll wait to roll to go first. I'm going to get the score up, and I'm going to do get rid of this because obviously I haven't won yet. 0 and 0. Got it with the free orders for this week. I don't know actually. It should be. Finals already out. You know what? Let's look together. Two seconds might as well. Yeah, perfect. Saw the reveal stuff. Right, let me do that, and then that's perfect. What is the new pre-order? Are they pre-order? Is it all the reveal stuff? Okay, so all the Legion, all the. Oh, okay. So that's because it's 40k. We get registered. We just go pre-order. Still, wow, that's kind of like that. Warhammer communities. What do you want? Oh, got it. Let's not bother then. Let's get into the match. So we've got purple dice. We've got green dice for who goes first. Always betting on. We can get a lot of rigs, aren't we? And that is Tyranids going first. That is me. I will take my chances to go first. Turn one. Game begin. So it's not going to probably going to be. It's probably not going to be much this turn. But apart from me reading, so I don't think there's ever going to be a chance for me to. What I've done is I'm going to change this slightly. These are no longer going to be tall ruins. If you're in the ruins, you can be shot at. The reason I think it is because it's the battlefield's the map's too small, and it means that it's going to be a lot of clutter. So if you can shoot through these, I think it's going to make it easier. There's still going to be the stealth roll, whereas if you don't shoot and you're more than 15 inches away, you can't get shot at. That will still be a thing, and all sorts. But I'm going to go with leaving my. I'm going to leave. Battle boxes look interesting. They do. I think the Dawn box is a lot of people seem to be liking it, even though I just think it's way too expensive. So we're going to go 10 inches of movement. So I'm going to be cheeky, and I'm going to move. I'm going to take a chance, and 10 inches is there. So I'm going to take a chance, and I'm going to put myself in the ruins. Oh my god, this is. Why do I push this so far away? I can't reach. How much further can I go in? Oh, that's what she said. Go. So we're moving him. So all these guys, because obviously there's a little, as you can see from the map, there's a little bit of hang. So all three of these guys are in the ruins, and so it will obviously you get a shoot and a shot. You've got your Terminators, your main force of Terminators in Deep Strike, your captains on board, and I've got my wing I'm on Terran. I will remind you, so it's no stress. I think you do want me to, because it's small numbers, you do want me to go first. I am going to then move my. I'm going to Psychophage next, I reckon, is 8. You want to get some cool um moment, well, not moments, but some the cool rules. I want them to somewhat come up naturally. So I explain it. Like the new charging rules. Charging is very much better. You roll the charge and then you choose who you're gonna charge at, which I think is a lot. Which it's a lot easier. So now I've got 6. I'm gonna leave these where they are. They're on home objective. And then I'm going to move these six, which I'm very confident that they can. I mean, this is really annoying, isn't it? Yeah, that's six vertically. So we're just going to, we need to get them. So we're going to get them on and in, which they are now going to be, they get the benefit cover, which is now not an armor save. It is a minus it to the ballistic skill, which means that it makes it harder to hit. Say, I don't know if it stacks with stealth. I would assume not, but that's what we're gonna do. Right, I'm going. Yeah. Okay, so that's my movement done. Shooting wise, I don't think I can. I will do it, and I will see if I can do it anyway. They have no shooting, so there's no stress there. Uh, that feels wrong. I just moved. I guess because it's a small board. I was there, and I moved. I could move it. I could be anywhere 9 inches away. So, and they've got 10 inches of movement, so I could get straight onto the jets if that makes sense to me. How close am I? Oh, that could be a cool charge. So, how it works now is that to successfully get a charge, you have to be is has to be base to base. So none of this like if I want to make the charge, I have to get base to base. And base is that that's 7 away. And so normally you roll a 6, you need to get 1 inch away from engagement range. Engagement range is now 2. Pushing first sprint into the ruins. Oh, no, sorry, I haven't done yet. Turn's not over. I've got to do the shooting, which I don't think I can do. It depends. Well, they're 18, isn't it? So I could shoot. I'm gonna. Okay, I know I changed my mind. How? What do we decide with these ruins? Can you shoot through them? Is the yes or no? If I can, we're gonna shoot Captain with all of that horde. If we can't, it means this one can't get shot at as well. Which I think is it's half. Not decided yet. It's a mess of a game already. This is because there's new rules on. Okay, because I would normal 40k. If you want to say fair, I'm gonna say no. Then no, you can't shoot through this one. No, you can't shoot this one, even if you're on, because when you play, it's supposed to be like this, Tom. So I'm gonna go no, which means that there's no more shooting. I think maybe the psychophage can shoot. What's its range? 12. Or because if it was flat, it wouldn't it? I'm actually gonna say yeah to that because you're in the ruins as well. That is fine. So this is we got the roll. So we have got Cyclatic Torrent, which is a D6, guarantees to hit. So because it guarantees to hit, there's no benefits to the ruins, which basically means that, and it's got ignores cover anyway, so it's the same. So I roll the dice. I've got 5, so I'm gonna get 3 more dice out. Um, and we're gonna do toughness versus strength. So strength 6, pretty powerful. The captain has got toughness 5, so these are hitting on 3s. Another random dude. Oh god, get random dudes today. Okay, so I'm gonna take the tray out so you can see, and that didn't change any of the values. So these two are getting pulled away, and we got 3 to roll. AP -1 with a saving throw of 2 means you need 3s, otherwise it's going to do damage. And ouch, it's 1 damage right there. So this guy down to 5. Oh no, wait, he's on 5. Nope, it's good. Honestly. Yes, it's good. So that's all my shooting. I can do a charge. I can charge these. I am going to. So we are going to do 2 dices, and what is the range? Is the cool one? How is the range? The range is. I think I messed it out already. The range is 7. So normally you need 6. This case, because we are in 11th edition now, we need. God, glad you're having fun over there. Is 7. That's perfect. Even with the new rules, I'm charging straight in. So the thing is, you have to get as close as you can. So these can be behind the wall. But it used to be a big thing where you would stand 1 inch behind the wall, so that when you charged in, you had to be as close as you could. But you'd charge in and then be out of the engagement range. These two can shoot, can fight because they're in it's 2 inches away, so they are definitely in engagement range. So we're gonna do the attacks, which is gonna be wing tyranid prime against the captain, and then the captain's gonna fight whatever's left if they survive. So there's a chance here. So there is 6 attacks per one, so it's 18 dice. This is gonna be. Remember this. It's gonna be a nightmare. 5. There's 6 there, so I need 6 more dice. We're hitting on 3s. Hitting on 3s. Okay, that looks to me like a lot of uh 1s and 2s. So I'll tell you what's left. Let's roll. You're getting done for spamming emails. Uh, I forgot that's active. Don't blame me. Blame the software. So I will tell you that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 attacks hit. That's very well. Okay, no, good. We've got 11 attacks, and it's the same 3 to wound because it's strength 6, like before. So any less than 3s are going to be promptly removed, which again, there's a lot left, which is scary. Okay. Now, your final save of freeze, anything left is going to wound. And wow, there you go. That's all your saves. You do lose 1 health. But now it's your turn. You get a bit of revenge, and you get to strike back. So, Space Marine Captain has got oh, I have to place this like that, and I can see both. That's not how cards work. Okay. Yeah. So you've got melee. So you have got 5 attacks, and you hit on 2s. 5 attacks hitting on 2s is pretty nasty, which all of them go through. Now your strength 5 against toughness 5, which means that it's going to be a little rough, but you're wounding on 4s, which again, ooh. Right, 4 dice is left. AP -2, saving throw of 4 is invulnerable save 6. Anyway, so that doesn't mean anything. And they're too far away for Synapse, which does. I don't know what Synapse does. I just these cards. Um, is sixes. So anything that's not a six is going to do 2 damage, which is all of them. So 4 dice. Now, because they have 3 attacks, they've got 3 wounds, and they get to choose what they do. So that would go down. So I don't usually like if you were doing fighting because you're not doing attacks, you're doing yeah. So these two are dead. So you do 4 damage to each of them. So yeah, that's ouch. But I am at least contesting that objective for this turn. I don't do a battle shot till next turn. With 1 OC, it's a match point, so you're an even OC, but then it's your turn next. So it is now your turn to absolutely wipe the floor with what's left. Now your captain is in engagement range, so he is kind of locked in unless you wanted to. Okay, well, you got to movement first. Oh god, that's nice. It's an annoying place for a dice as well. So you've got to movement first. I'm guessing you want to move your Infernus Marines onto the objective. We did say no shooting, so they are not going to get whacked by the. Where is the dice? Oh my god, this is. Move, just lift up. There we go. That was annoying. I know what you said before, and you want to move these up to here. So I'm going to do that for you first. Unless you want to just shoot the. Can I move the Infernus to the captain? You can. And then you can um, shoot the leaper, but then you would be, but then you would sacrifice this objective. So it would be a case of, well, they're on the objective, and you have enough range. So what I would do, if it was me, I would move these onto the objective, so you get the points for having the objective, and then shoot the bug because you'll be close enough. It's 12 inches, so and the base is like there. So you can be in the middle. You'll be in the ruins, so you can still shoot, and you'll get the objective point. And if that bug dies from the fighter, you won't be able to move your captain after it's dead because you'll be shooting. However, you can then you'd be in a better spot. I have a feeling. It is up to you though, obviously. I would suggest moving forward. I'm going to take that out of the way. You make a good point. Got it. Okay, so you can move 6. So I'm going to move you as close to the side as possible because you can move 6 as here. So you can be able to move up to like there, and you're still in the ruins. So you're going to get the. It does mean that the psychophage. Oh, because it can't see you because this is big. So I'll put you so you're inside, and all these guys are going to be able to shoot because that's definitely 12 away. There's no debate in that. So that's all your movement you can do. So we'll get into the shooting phase. So there's 5 guys. I dropped. Leaving that dice on the floor. There are 5 guys. So you roll 5 dices, and then whatever it is, that's your because it ignores cover too. So you've got. I'm gonna just the best way to do it is just so you've got twos, another twos, and then 2. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 shots. It's only got, I believe your Infernus Marines are a little bit weak. So they've got strength 5. Oh, okay. Strength 5's not terrible. Strength 5 against toughness 5 is hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, sorry. So we'll take away the 2, 3, this 3 here. There's another 2 and another 2. So you've got 6 remaining with no AP means that the Leaper has a saving throw of 4. So anything above 4 and it can survive, but survival is probably not likely. 1, 2, 3, 4 survives, 2 doesn't, having 1 damage apiece. He's going to put this bad boy on 1 health, which is not what you want. Now, you can charge the Psychophage. Do I recommend it? No, you can't. It's because what's going to happen is I'm going to charge in. You're going to charge in. These are bad out of shooting. See, you're gonna charge in. You're gonna do no damage, and then I'm gonna chew you up. So I would leave it there, and I would move on and just finally kill that Von Leaper because no way is it getting through anymore. And that way you would then go up first round up on points. Next round, so we're turn 1, which I'm gonna write here so everyone knows. Turn 1. So next round, I can bring my Wing Tyranid Prime in, and you can bring your Terminators in. You can put them anywhere on board as long as they're 9 inches away from everything. So I do think there's not enough space in this patch because there's so many bugs, but you could definitely put them onto this objective here. Like that would be close enough, I reckon. Yeah, you could get them onto an objective, which you can then shoot and then charge if you really wanted to. Yeah, you could shoot and make a charge from this objective. Deep strike is now 8 inches now too, which I realised. You can deep strike from 8 inches away, but doesn't do anything to the charge roll. It just means you get closer with no benefit. So I'm going to consider that you've decided not to charge these, and you've decided that I'm going to use my thing. So we're hitting on 2s again, which is just the 1 lost. We are wounding 4s, I believe. No, 3s. Oh no, it is 4s. Yep, 4s. Which is, oh, okay, so there's a chance. And then anything that's a 6 is going to take no damage. But you only need 1 dice. Which, yep, he's off the board. The Leapers survived all of 1 round, which is which is a lot better than last time. A lot worse than last time. Meaning that after turn, what's it called? We go back to score. After we end turn 2 with, I get 1 point for being on the objective. You get 2 points for having 2 objectives and a bonus 2 points for getting onto for having more objectives than me. I'll do it like normal. So winning mentality. Now I am going to move the Psychophage into the center. Makes sense to me. Is get my big boy out there. I mean, he's got big movement. He's got 8 inches of movement. I think I need to take the center. It might mean that you get access to to get your Terminators in here and attacking my backline. But if I can attack your backline as well, I think that's going to be effective on our end. So, and then so after do my agent, I can also turn him so I get a little bit closer. You're going to get turned here. So no more movement on my end, except I am going to deep strike my winged Tyranid Prime into your backline. So it's going to be 8 inches away, which is right. See, normally this would be off the screen, However, he can get nestled in right in this corner. There we go. Is that he? It's because my laptop's in the way. So I push my laptop back. He is. You can't. You can slightly make out. He's right here, getting ready to charge that back line, and he also has lone operative, which means okay, doesn't matter. So shooting phase. My psychophage is going to go ham, and these can't shoot, and that can't shoot through this. So the only thing that is left for me to shoot is um going to be the psychophage, which I am going to throw back like this. Nice little spot here. We're going to roll dice. That's 1, which is not what you want. Strength 6 versus toughness 5. I believe it's toughness 5. Yep. Is 3, which is enough. And finally, saving throw 2 with an AP of -1. You need a 3. Yep. That's safe. Now, I'm hoping that I'm going to be. I'm not going to change this because I probably should have thought that was 4, but I am close enough to charge that with this. So, that is an 11-inch charge because it's got to get base to base. What I am going to say, why are you? I'm turning the night off. I hope you learned your lesson. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the nightbot because that's rubbish. You got at least yeah, nightbot. No, can I? I don't want to log out. I just want to turn it off. Wait one sec. Just not really. Chat moderation. There we go. We're gonna turn off. Why are you excessively? There we go. You should be good now. Hopefully. I am very sorry for that. At least I could read them. That was. And it should be working now. You should be able to play right, which I hope is the case. But so what's cool about the new rule is that I can roll the dice and then choose where to go. So remember, 8 inches away from this, 11 inches away from this. So that's a 7. So that's nothing. That's a miss on anything. So it's just gonna have to sit there. Psychophage is gonna be that's a 6. So there you go. Is 6. Straight down the middle. That's 11. So it's going to look stupid. But that's as close as I can get in a straight line. Because obviously I can't go round. This is engagement range. It's as base to base contact as you can get. But you are 2 inches away. Which means that I can attack. So, Psychophage is going in. He's out for blood. So, it's 1 dice, which is it's 1 dice plus the 3 and this number. So that's 3 and 2. So this is quite literally the best start you can possibly get to this attack. Now, hit on freeze. It's a lot of dice and a lot of misses. So not the best start you can possibly have. Actually, wait. No, it's not. You do get cover. So that would be, you need 4s. So that's going to be 6s. But it has devastating wounds. But that's a hit, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So the 6s. So hitting your wounding on freeze and the 6s guarantee go through. Yep, so I have to re-roll that. That's 2 damage already. This needs to be it's AP -1, so this needs to be more than a 3 on your end. Ouch. Just to let you know. So, and that's 2 damage apiece. He's on 4 health. Bye bye, Mister. Bye bye, Mister. Um, this is so finicky. Oh, I've lost. Oh, never mind. Bye bye, Mister Captain. We have a dead captain on watch. It is now your turn. I hope I have done this as fairly as possible, and I hope people are enjoying. I mean, you. Oh, she's gone. Oh, wait. Slay. Twitch low. I did not rig it. I hope you know that. I did not rig it. And while I wait for your opinion on what, so it's now your turn. You have only got your Infernus Marines in thing. Your captain's dead. He took 4 points of damage and is gone from this game. But you do have your Terminators left in Deep Strike, which you can now take out. You've got your Infernus Marines on the point. So as it stands, I'm on this point, and I'm on this point, and this point. So that's me on 3 points to your 1, which means I will take the points from. It's busy today. I mean, hopefully we get some more views later on. Uh, right, I'm back. I hope that stays. Um, so yeah, I don't know what you want to do now. I would presume leaving them there and raining hellfire on the wing turret prime in this corner, and like so, which is now possible because there are no walls, and getting your terminators in. You can because you've got loads of space, so you've got 8 inches of freedom to get anywhere. So you can put them as long as you're 8 inches away from the sarcophage, which is going to be like so you got to be put them in the center, but then you got to be far away from that. I would recommend. It might sound silly. Every long time I say, "Hello, Brian. It's good to see you." We are halfway through turn 2 at the stands. He's taken out all my von Ryan leapers. I've taken out his Terminator captain, and he's just about to deploy the Terminators. So we are in a good spot. You can put your Terminators onto this objective here. You can do that. And I think that might be your best bet because we consider being able to shoot through this. So if you can get on this stuff, you can then shoot these guys. Guys, maybe take a lot of them away, maybe even charge this. And yeah, it's good to have you back though, that's for sure. I don't know if you want to jump in for halfway because we're halfway through the match. But yeah, it is up to you on what you want to do with your Terminators. Champion, you can even help him if you want to know if you have an idea of what you want to do with them. You've got 5 here, no captain, so you're not going to be able to re-roll your charge rolls. You can shoot though. You can still got your shooting. Deploy on the objective. That makes sense to me. So you won't deploy because you're not close. You'd be too close to them. Well, actually, you might be. Yeah, so you'd be too close to them if you'll still be considered on the objective because it's like this. So we are playing Tyranids versus the Dark Angels with the new 11th edition rules as much as we learn them, or as much as we know what they are. So, as it stands, the match is currently 4-1 to um it's obviously there's a few other things that are missing. Like we've the like normal like stratagems we haven't included, we haven't used over the moment, and we have only used basic victory points, like we don't have tactical missions properly, but it's basically a set of rules that we you guys know. So we are going to so these guys are in play now, they can shoot them, they can't shoot through this wall. And these guys can shoot. So I would consider that you've got three of these guys that can shoot the Psychophage if you want. Who's winning? At the current moment in time, Chaplin is winning. He is 4-1 up. No, points wise, you're winning. You've taken a squad out each. So I've lost my leapers. He's lost his captain, but he's got some heavy stuff here and here. So who would you like to shoot first? Would you like these three guys to shoot them, and then the rest of them can shoot him? Would you want all of these guys to shoot the Wing Tyranid Prime? You've got a lot of options. Hey, it's not that rigged. Shush. Um, and this can. I'll do you a favor because only these can shoot that. So we'll do that first. Yeah. So the four is you. Because I'm at home. The one is me. So points wise, if we stop the game dead, you'd be winning. So that's good news, I would say. So the Stormbolters, you've got four of them. Four Stormbolters, half because you're eight away. They've got 24, so they're going to get their rapid fire, which is going to be four. So it's one, two, three, and four. Oh, so these three, okay, so I'm at the moment I'm doing these guys for you because I can only shoot them. There's a wall in a way that would stop these guys from getting to the Psychophage. So we're going to do all of this attack, and then we'll do, because you want to attack the Psychophage, these three can target the Psychophage, and these two can target the Winged Tyranid Prime, because these two are behind the wall, so you can't shoot them, but these three can. So this is all your attacks. Anything above a three is basically what you need. So there's a lot of different outcomes. Two, another two, and a one, and a two here. Got it. Now strength form versus toughness two, because you have to target the Ripper Swarm first. It's toughness two. And you've got that means it range. Oh, benefit. Oh, you get a benefit cover as well. Yes, I am. So these threes are going to first. Yeah, that's why I've got the numbers. So that way, if you don't want to like type it, if you don't want to type big, you just go uh half of two on three, and I'll work it out. So yeah, so new rule for Bowen to help him out a little bit if he ever gets new, especially with your custodies coming, hopefully soon. I've been told. Um, you get your cover bonus is no longer on your AP, so it doesn't involve your saving throw anymore. It concerns your hit roll. So these Infernus Marines actually now get a slight mini buff because they don't have because when they shoot, because they have a guaranteed hit, they don't lose. They don't get a worse saving throw again. Like this will make it harder to save, which is I think makes like salamanders are going to be quite strong with a load with the quite a emphasis on them. So we've got five dice. It's two versus four, meaning that they're going to hit on. I'm actually going to do these one at a time because the Ripper Swarm might survive, or might not survive this. So then it's like if it doesn't survive, then we carry on. But so hitting on two or wounding on twos, it's a 3, and it's got a saving throw of 5. So this needs to be 5 or more. It's taking 1 damage. Oh, okay, fair enough. So survives. Well, there's 5 dice left. There's only 4 dice left. It's got 4 health, so we'll do the rest. Uh, Hitting on twos, so they all make it through. Anything left, 5 or less. Did it have an AP? It wouldn't have mattered. But for these next rolls, it would be useful. No AP. So 1 save means it does 3 damage. So we're going to get this. He's on 1 health. And you've got an assault cannon, which is next. Which you're going to do that now. So the assault cannon. Might as well shoot. I'll do it again because I don't want you to waste your bullets. I think that's how it works anyway. It is going to be 6s on. You need 3s, which is going to be these 2 gone. You actually need 4s because of the saving. Forgot about that. You've done no. Okay, strength 6. So then you're going to need again. It's going to be hitting on 2s, which do 2. Saving throw 5. No AP. Nope. I lose my swarm, and this last dice can be allocated to my the Termagants, which they have got saving throw. They've got toughness 3, which is still going to be 2. Doesn't matter. Always one always fails. So you've now got options. So we're going to get you're going to do the 3 here. I'm going to do this as quickly as I can to help you out. So there we go. 2 dice is here, and that's 4 in the corner. Is how many dice you've got to shoot the Psychophage. Now, already hit. Big whoop. Very cool. How much is its toughness? It's got toughness 9, and your storm and your have got strength 5, so it's not double. So you got a hit on 5s, or you wound on 5. Sorry. So we're gonna take away a lot of these numbers, but you do have a chance to get through. Now, 2 dice left. You have got no AP, and the Psychophage has got saving throw of 3. So the 3 or more's nope. However, feel no pain 5. It's gonna be yep, no damage. But only feel like taking the next turn's base marine attack. That could be good. It's up to you guys, obviously. Let's do 2 in a turn. So those 3 did no damage. I did kind of expect that. Now the last guys. Ooh, ooh, cheeky. Guarantees the hit. Now, let's hope it doesn't last. We'll see. If I can come back next term, then because it will be you went second, didn't you? So it'll be term 3 after this. So you are I've got toughness 5, and your Pyblasters have strength 5, so you're hitting on 4, wounding on 4, sorry. So take that away, take that away, take that away. So now I'm like quality, all 4 of all take turn, would love you to take the lead help as well. Yes, hopefully if maybe I'll start a little bit later, and then all 3 of you can play, and we'll take it, and we'll do half and half, maybe. That could be kind of cool. I could have an idea of making that work. Would be you could, yeah, maybe it could work. Think about it. Um, what is next? So I took all the dice away. It's saving for a time now. So you get no, there's no AP, and it saves on fours, and it's not got anything of use. So it's just going to save on fours. Anything less than a four, which is two, so it's going to take 2 damage, and it's got 5 wounds, so we're not in danger zone just yet. My wing Tyranid frame is on 3. Now you can charge. Do you want to charge? The new rule is that you have to declare a charge. So if you roll the dice and you hit something, you have to move. But you're close enough to make these guys, who are 9 away, and these guys will be 8 away. So you can roll, and if you get the right dice, you can choose. That's a new rule. Another new rule is that you deep strike 8 away. So that's why he's so much closer, because 8 inches. And then it is and you have to get base contact. So none of this like subtract 1. I would recommend, if you want my personal opinion, don't charge. The reason don't charge is because unless you can win and kill enough of these guys to take me off the objective, you're worrying about points. I guess you could risk it because you're down 1, 2, 3. So I'll go 4, gain the extra 2 points, and that put me on 6. Whereas you'd draw with us. At the moment, you're drawing with us. If you take this and don't survive and don't kill my uh, termagants, you would then uh, and you don't survive, uh, you would then be 1-all. So that'd be a drawn objective versus my 2 and your 1. I guess that would mean I am 2, which is 3, 5. You gain a once 5-all. So you actually want to charge them. Because if you can, because you either go, it's either if you fail your charge, you go 5-all, and if you succeed to charge, and if you don't do anything, it's 6-all. So I would risk it. I would at least roll, and then you can even push this. But then I think that's probably worse off because that's got more stuff. It's harder to. It's going to be a bit harder. But it is your guys' call. I will let you do it if you have a bet because Brian doesn't look like he's speaking. So if Chaplin, if you're confident, uh, maybe you want to speak your, maybe you want to decide. Yeah, it's up to you. Looking at some more logical stuff. Yes. So how it works now is we will do a challenge, so I can show Brian the stuff. You roll the dice. You don't like to listen to me. So we're gonna stay still if you don't like to listen to me. I wish I could do. Can I do a part? Don't be throwing out some. I have a feeling. So something that we've not been doing, and I will say it, is you're going to charge in. You're going to kill as much of them as possible. Then I'm going to attack you. That's how it works. But we will be. It's going to be interesting. He's very fishy. Not that fishy, guys. Don't be mean, please. Don't charge to you. You should charge. I did change my mind around and go, actually, I think you should charge because I think no matter what way you have a chance to your worst case outcome is both of you going 5 point, both of us go 5 points, so it's a draw anyway. Your best outcome if you don't charge is 6-all, which you can't do anything. You also might put yourself in a better position, which I don't know. because I can shoot. I can't shoot you. Might sacrifice objective to shoot and charge, but I don't know. It's a tough one. I would go for the charge. Maybe it's up to you guys. You're gonna go to. You're gonna charge. So I'm gonna roll your dices, and you get 7, which means you failed. We did all of this, and you failed to charge anyway. So even if you, even if you wanted to charge, you couldn't have, which is nice. So, um, well, let me do the points. So we go into turn 3 with you on 6 points and me 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the bonus 6 all. So pretty simple, I would say. Pretty, I think that works out quite well. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge I'm going to move this slightly because engagement range is now 2 inches, and I don't want to get too close. That's going to be 1, 2. Is I'm going to move him. He's got 12 inches movement and fly, so I'm going to pop him right here. He's got no shooting. Um, he doesn't have fights first, so I don't want to just stand on it, because if I stand on it, they're going to shoot at me first, and then I'm going to be able to attack. You could kill it in your melee, so I definitely want to get charge bonus. I'm going to might sacrifice. I don't want to sacrifice him, but can I move him in a position where where we reckon there's a line where I can turn him and face him and shoot at one of them? I'm gonna say no, because the edge is there. So I think I'd have to move. What's the range on the weapon? 12. So I think even if we want to, is there a chance for me to? Oh, I've got an interesting idea. I've got a very interesting idea. Wait, I don't know. What's the purpose? Oh god. Oh god. I'm getting clipped. These can move 6, can't they? But then I could, which is not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so because 6 is here. So I could risk the advance and get 3. I'd have to charge. You did all this debating. You were like, should we do it? Should we risk it? Is he playing you? Is he not playing you? And you missed. I think that's the perfect. I mean, that's the perfect clip. We went on a proper tangent. I'm going to risk. These guys are advancing. They're going to advance. I need. Come on. Now that's the perfect clip. That's the perfect clip. At least I got it. There's a 6. That makes up for it. So I can move 12, which means that I am going to move these guys behind this wall, or as much as I can behind this wall. Yep, so not all of them are going to be able to fit behind the wall, so I'm going to put as close as I can. Right here. If you had the chance to, me throwing the dice off the board is quite funny as well. If you want to make another clip, cool. So the clips of this guy are definitely worth posting. This, oh, if we clip, I don't know. It's funny. So, do I have? I have 2. Yes, I've got. There's the second one. I do. Nice. So these guys have assault weapons, meaning even though advanced, I can still shoot. I'm gonna shoot these guys right here. They've got. There is at least 1, 2, 3. I think there's 3 of them that can shoot. Sure, I'll let Bowen Dinuka's bones around, so maybe he can fill in while Wait. So I'm gonna do the two. I'm gonna do the shooting, which is gonna be Psychophage is gonna shoot these three Infernal Sprays. They're gonna get bonuses of cover because these guys are sticking out. We can see them. We deserve that because these three can shoot. So that means I can at least attack these three. Don't know if it carries over and it considers me. Yeah, clips go. Quality. So we are going to do. This is going to be the most divisive one because the Psychophage we're definitely going to shoot these three. Whether that means if I do enough damage to kill all five of them, they stick around. But we're going to hope. Well, there might be a case. So this is because they have terrain weapons. That is the boom. So there's the 6. Now these, it's got a strength of 6 versus your Infernus Marines evidence of 2, so it's not exactly double. So we got 3s, which is just the 1. Get take off. It has got AP -1, right? Yep. You've got saving for a 3, so anything 4 or more is gonna get what? Or is gonna take damage. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. So you got dead marine. You lost a marine. It's gone. Now this is gonna. This is you have to kill off a marine. Now there's something cruel about this, but my favorite guy is the closest one to this charge. So, which I'm gonna do. You know I'm gonna charge this. I have to. If you take this guy off, you know you're no longer 2 away. You're 3 away. Oh, leave off. Which means that I could miss the charge and you'd sacrifice my golden shard, which is my favourite marine I've painted so far. So, but you have to take a marine off. You could take this guy because you could fear that I charge you with the psychophage, which you could still do. I won't do, but I could do. Uh, yeah. Oh, I'm playing mind games with you. It is up to you lot at the end of the day. So hopefully you pick right. Oh, so you've all been busy watching the clip. It's just 20 seconds of I think Charlie went for a second. Yeah, that's a good. What do you think, Bud? Do you want to which marine? So you've got one, two, three, four, five. I recommend. So the psychophage has successfully killed a marine. You have to choose. Um, you have to choose which one you want to take off the board. You have to take off one of them. You can't spread out the wounds. Like once you start attacking, you attack. So you can pull this guy off, which is my favorite marine. This is my best job. He's gonna get killed, and that would make this charge harder. So normally I'd have to hit on 2s. Now I actually have to hit on 3s. No, sorry, I'd have to. I'd be 2 away. Sorry, it'd be rolling on a 3, but now I've got roll on 4. If you take this guy away, if you don't take him away, then I still do the 3s. So it's up to you. I'm considering that, even though he's my favorite, you should take him away, and that makes this charge harder. And I think that makes the most sense. If you change your mind, are you going to keep him? Nice. My favourite. My book, the golden jar is back. That'd be cruel. Actually, you just thought of a very cruel thing that you can do. That'd be cruel. Don't do this to me. Don't immediately change your mind. No, don't give me hope. Oh, whoa, whoa,
Daniel's Hund 11
Jesus.
tipped £50 for £8.
Oh my God,
They are
thank you.
hard to
Wow,
print.
I was not, what, came out of nowhere. thank you for the 50 quid. That's amazing. Um, Jesus. Thank you. I'm sorry that it caused you that much problem. Like that's I'm chuffed. I want to say. Yeah, well, uh that's incredible. I have to say I like that's incredible. Thank you. I tell you what, I'm gonna get a lot of clips this this video. That's wow. Um, 8 rounds, so it pays you to get them. Yeah, um, yeah, just incredible. Thank you so much. I might not even like, I, I got to work out that World Eaters list because, like, 50 quid. That's amazing. That's a game changer. I want to, I might not because be there is 50. Jesus, I'm not words. I This is obviously debatable between you guys because obviously you guys watch, but 50 quid is a good amount to get F-Wing Knights, which I had my eye on for a very long time. So so we could lose the 8 pound, which isn't that big of a deal. I believe you broke that. You did. Because I still, so, because it was going to be, I worked it out and it was 20 jackals. So I'm going to show you because I think it's fair to you guys to see and we can make an opinion on it. I did a list builder and so it's 165 with, because Daniel's told me that there was two more I was getting more. I'm going to do that just so I can see you guys speak. Otherwise, I can't do it. But I was going to get 20 odd Jaticals, so I was going to make us another squad of them, and that puts the list on 165. So I could lose I could lose the Jackals and remove Favored of Corn, and I still have 115 lists. Think since issues. Uh, sorry, let me turn off this. Around the 40 mark, I believe. Yeah, it's about 40 quid. They're the same. Um, yeah, your choice, obviously. I believe. So maybe I'll put a poll on and we can decide then. But I think that's a great, yeah, it's about 45 quid. There's a low, I literally nearly went into my local store yesterday. I actually was going to go into it tomorrow. So maybe where I can check, not GW, but I can check the difference of my local one. I don't know if they have £8 in store. So Deathwing Knights are 39.60 in my local Warhammer shop. That's not GW. That's not what not and £8. I'll go both because or 36. Okay, so they're the same. X. Oh yeah, so Exalted. I would get Exalted A-Bound, maybe. Polling seems like a good idea. Deathwing Knights. They're the same price. So I can't poll them. I can't poll on. So I'll do a poll tomorrow on Instagram, maybe. So it'd be Deathwing Knights as the next. It would just make it so so I'd have a 1.5k of Dark Angels, and it would mean that because I'd have the Lion, um, 2 squads of Infernus Marines I'm getting soon. Poll tonight on Discord. Okay, I'll set it now. I will set it now. Let me get the poll sorted. We can decide. I will Okay. Deathwing Knights. 8 bound. Uh, thank you for information. Should next. I will. I kind of laugh at this. So I will do that, and then I will reply, and then I will add everyone, and there we go. Perfect. I really like it, man. They're very meta for the Dark Angels. So if I took away I believe if I take away the lion, and I'd have to work out the logistics of everything. But if I take him away, take that away, just for the moment, do all of that, and then get the Deathwing Knights in, I would have just under 1k. But I'd have 1 point. I'd have 900 points without the lion. And the reason I do it without lion is because some people don't like the lion at 1k. But that would put me in a incredible spot, and it's obvious it's still your guys' decision, 100%. So it will just be a case of what you would prefer to see, what um because then I could paint it, and then because at the moment it would be separate in term like that's what I'm thinking. If I got them, it would just be like them on their own for the moment. But it's exactly, yeah, to the Discord. I have got it on Discord. I have got one vote for Deathwing Knights already, so that's great. I better carry on. So it was. I'm going to remove this guy here. I'm going to remove him. How did you? How did you know that the 8 pound were hard to print? Did you try to print them now? Was that the case? Well, either way, thank you. Uh, so I'm going to take that guy away for you to do you a favor. We've got um two more. You've got these three to shoot. These guys. Thank you so much. To Daniels again. It's honestly incredible. Just got it. Okay. Yeah, don't worry. But that's honestly that's incredible. Thank you. We'll try later when I. Don't worry. Honestly, thank you for like honestly. Don't stress. You said you were going to print Monday anyway, so you've got time. No stress. Thank you. Um, so with 3 dice hitting on fours, we got two. They've got um strength 5 versus I think toughness is the same, I believe. Yep. So again, wounding on fours. Nope, no wounds. Uh, nope. So I'm getting bots now. That we've got loads of views now. I think that's big time. So what is next? They all missed. Now it's these guys' turn to shoot them. So there's 10 dices, which I will do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I'm gonna count these. Completely, just completely off my groove now. It's uh, it's good. Okay. But it's beautiful. Thank you. Uh, so 10 dice is hitting on fours. Actually, no, hitting on fives. We're behind cover. So it's going to be a lot of misses, I would say. Wait, what? Why is why is buying timed out? What happened there? Oh. Oh wait, are you timed out? Or is the bot that's like saying you're timed out? I'm so confused. Why did you get timed out? I'm so confused. Oh, nice one. That's what I got moderators for. Oh, timed out. Nice. I like that. I respect that. That's good. You're earning a paycheck here. Power is moderator. Don't time me out. That's for sure. Um. So then we are running on fours, which is none, which means nothing. So that's done shooting. That's done shooting. That's done shooting. We can now do the charge. Yeah, that's for sure. You're just gonna have the screen just cut. It's gonna go. It's gonna be done. Um, I need a 4 from 2 dice. So, yep. When tearing the prime, he leaps on, and he technically gets fight first because he is on the point. So he has got. This is going to be a decent move. It's going to be 6s hitting on 3s. 6s hitting on 3s is. Oh man. Oh no, hit on 2s. Sorry. I don't know why I said 3s. It is 2s. Um, that's why I took a say. It calls to me. It's the blade. Okay. So, strength, toughness 4, uh, strength 5, meaning freeze. Oh my god. Okay, that's not good. AP -1 is you need 4 or more. Ouch. So, something that we forgot to do, which we are now going to show off by, is that your Infernus Marines now get to attack my. um, they get to attack the Winged Tyranid Prime. So he's going to get pumped, I think. Oh, they get um 3 attacks per person, and there's 4 of them. So, hang on, how many dice is that? 3, 2, I need 2 more. This is what we should have been doing. This is what fights. I didn't realize that's how I was like, oh my god, fights first, it's so good. Because you get to do. If you had fights first instantly, like if we both were just in the middle and you had fights first, it's gonna be. It's not gonna be fun. That's for sure. And there's a reason for falling back now, which makes sense. Is that if you want to avoid me attacking you first, you can fall back, and then you have a chance of not getting killed rather than a more likely chance. So it's going to be 12 dice hitting on 3s, so we'll be taking away these 1s and 2s. Let's see. Jesus. And then it's got strength 4. I think the Tyranid Prime has got a. He's got toughness 5, so you're hitting on 5s, which is none of them. So we are safe this turn. And that is my half of turn 3 done. It is now your turn. So movement wise, um, you could leave your Terminators here and do the same charge again, or you could just get them onto it. It is up to you. You can do this exact same turn, apart from it's going to be slightly different because you're now in melee, and that means my Tyranid Prime gets to attack you first. So it's going to be interesting to see if you guys want to push forward or you want to, move off and do something else. Either way, just, yeah, take your time with it, that's for sure. Enjoy everything. Is everyone still? It looks like everyone's still here, unless I've got a huge following of no one talking, which is nice to say. Um, just to reiterate, your options are falling back, which we learned now. We now know what falling back is, moving these forward, or leaving these guys where they are, if that helps you. And just to, I think we hold position. I think that's not a shabby idea. So, you've got a couple of things you can do. Now your shooting phase, which we're gonna do. We're, I do think I would probably rather you move because Um, then I could, if you move in and don't kill anything, then I got better angle on you for these guys. The psychophage can move and maybe get a better angle. The These guys can they might survive. I think that's a fair. I would always try and like give you because the plan is eventually to get objective and be like I'd be impartial. Like I'd be like a disembodied voice more than I am uh, in normal games with two people going on either side. So so you've got these guys are pistols, so they can shoot stuff in engagement range, which is pretty nice. So they only have one attack each, and it hits on three, so they're not very strong pistols. Well, uh, you got to go in 5 minutes. Okay, so if you've got to go and you're going to leave and your internet can't cope, how about we call the stream? We'll call the match early. We know that I'll take a screen. I'm going to take a picture of the board so that we save this for next time. I think it's fair if you if we'll call it here. We've been streaming for about an hour and 45. We're halfway through. I think it makes sense. Uh, Thank you everyone for the donation. I oh, sorry. Thank you to um Daniels for the donation. I think that was it. I mean, I can't wait. I'm gonna do the. I'll see what we decide with the Deathwing Knights. I think either way, I'm going to use the extra little bit to get the paints and probably the super glue needed for. Because I need plastic glue. Or is it not plastic glue? Is it resin glue? So I need to ask them about that. Get good hole. Do as you like. Yeah, I got to work it out. Uh, what's that? What's got that? Internet? Yeah, if I can feel that at times. But yeah, I think if we can call it now, I can let Daniels do a chill off the definitely carry with Chaplin. I don't like to say close second because of the obviously the difference, but thank you. Yeah, I don't know what else. I don't know what else. Unless you guys want me to scroll through my local uh the and if you want to scroll through and see what you want next, or I can get it cheaper off Wayland. Donations. First looking for donation because you donated the 30, not too long ago, which was good. So yeah, so I'm guessing happy to call it, and uh we'll do a stream another day. Uh, so that will be, I think, fair, and I'll work out what to do. Um, I put the poll out whether I change my mind. I'll run it past you guys, obviously, and you can watch me. Maybe you can watch me pack this up slightly. I've got a box for all of it, but yeah. Or I'm gonna call it now just because because it's going to be quite boring me watching me pack it all up. Either way, good good match so far. Definitely got. So we know it's your turn, and you've not done any shooting actually. We didn't get through it and done because you said you were going to go. So it wasn't done well. Definitely big match. Definitely. I definitely think we're getting better as it's getting fairer, and you're definitely getting. Everyone's getting better because it feels more. Um, the matches definitely feel not only fairer. I don't feel like I have to. I don't take as long to have to. I don't have to take as long to get your answers. So if you do like you know exactly what you're doing a bit more, and then and also stuff and that stuff like that is very helpful. So yeah, I am gonna let you guys go. I hope to see you in the next one. If I did a midweek stream, maybe to finish this off with what was your best day, other than obviously Sundays? Because maybe we'll finish this game another day, and then Sunday we can paint the whatever I get. 'Cause I'll be able to get it for Sunday, definitely, which is cool. So thank you. But yeah, maybe we'll just message me. Just message me whenever you get a chance, and we'll do it next time. Cool. I will take care. See you guys.